Hello and welcome to Cardiff Met Sports News. I'm Ethan Harris and these are the biggest sports stories from our campus this week. Cardiff Met student and Met athletics star Jake Smith broke into the world record books at the Half Marathon World Championships in Poland last month. Smith's time of 1 hour and 31 seconds beat Steve Jones's Welsh record and set a new British under-23 record, as well as putting the young archer third on the all-time British list for that distance. His coach James T, Director of Athletics at Cardiff Met, said Jake is the ultimate competitor.
And when he runs, he's fearless and looks phenomenal. So I think to have a current student that's come through and again, just being such a pleasure to look after. I think anyone that's met him would just wish him all the best. But you certainly wouldn't want to be on a start line with him because, he's ferocious when he's on that start line.
Football now, and the Cardiff Met women are unbeaten this season and starting to look like title contenders once again. The Archers, cup winners last year, have scored 18 goals in their first 4 matches. Their fixtures are suspended during the current fire break, but they return to action later this month, and talks are being held to see if their home fixtures can be live streamed on Cardiff Met Sports TV. We'll have more on that for you soon. Across the Atlantic now to Indiana, where our global partners Ball State University are gearing up for the return of college football. There were fears there would be no matches played this year due to the pandemic, but the Cardinal players have been shooting a new promo with the SportsLink students. And the MAC League gets underway with a game against Miami before they welcome Eastern Michigan to the Schumann Stadium in Muncie next week. And finally, we bring you some sad news. Former Cardiff Met student and global rugby legend JJ Williams has passed away at the age of 72. JJ, who was an archer between 1967 and 1970, studied PE here on the Cyncoed campus. He ran out for Wales at the Commonwealth Games in 1970, and 2 years later he played for Llanelli in that famous victory over New Zealand. And in 1974, JJ was a standout performer for the Lions during their unbeaten tour of South Africa. He also won numerous Triple Crowns and Grand Slams as part of the all-conquering Wales team of the 1970s. Yes, as archers go, JJ was one of the very best to ever come from this campus. Our thoughts are with his family and friends at this time. Well, that's it from us today. Stay in touch with all the Archers news by following Cardiff Met Sports TV across all social media platforms. And make sure to listen to the latest episode of our podcast, The Natter. We'll be back with more news from Planet Archer next week. Meanwhile, stay fit and stay safe.